Today I'm going to show you the easiest and most convenient way to make silver in Albion Online. You can do this method with low specs and even new players can make a lot of silver. I'm talking about the resource refining and more specifically, refining tier 3 blocks. And in this video, I am going to show you different ways to do this method. You can do this by being 100% safe or by taking some risks and making more silver. Another way with more effort for more silver, and a faster way with decent profit. The steps are pretty straightforward. The first thing that you need to do is to place buy orders for tier 3 stones. Most of the time, it is cheapest to buy them from Mart Block because of the high supply. Place buy orders for tier 2 blocks in Bridgewatch where it is also the cheapest. Remember, for every 1 tier 2 stone block, you need 2 tier 3 stones to refine 1 tier 3 block. If you forget, you can always check the recipe for a tier 3 block in-game. Wait for your buy orders to be filled and transport them to Bridgewatch where the resource return rate for refining stones is the highest. You can always check the resource return rate per city by opening the minimap and clicking on the drop-down arrow on the top right corner of your screen. When transporting, you need 5 items to increase your efficiency. And before you click away from this video, the answer is no. You don't need these exact items to make this method work. You just need to use the ones that are available to you and the ones you can currently afford. I started doing this method with the tier 5 ox and now I can afford more expensive things because I started doing this method. The first item that you need is a transport mount. For this video, I am using an elite winter bear, which is the number 2 transport mount in the game. I will leave a link of a video in the description for you to know what the top 5 transport mounts are currently in the game. Another item that you need is a bag to increase your weight capacity. Any boots can also help you if you switch to the courier passive. A lesser known item that gives you significantly more carrying capacity when transporting stones is the courier backpack, which lessens the weight of the stones in your inventory by 30%. You only need a tier 4 one because we're only transporting tier 3 stones anyways. And last but definitely not the least is the best friend of all transporters, the pork pie, which increases your carrying capacity by another 30%. Again, I want to make this clear, you don't need to have these exact items, you can use whatever is available for you. Use the highest tier bags and shoes that you have, and use an ox if you cannot afford an elite winter bear. When transporting, I like to maximize my efficiency and profit, so I max my load to 130%, making sure the bar stays at yellow and not orange. This is very important. Once you reach Bridgewatch, collect your stone blocks, look for a stonemason with the lowest usage fee, and start refining. You can use a potato salad to make refining faster, but this is completely optional. Once you refine all of the blocks, it is time to sell. There are 2 ways to sell the blocks. First is the 100% safe way, which is to sell it to royal cities only going through yellow and blue zones. At the time of recording, you can sell tier 3 blocks in Fort Sterling for 124 silver each, which is the highest price. I do encourage you though to teleport to each city to know where you can sell the blocks for the most profit. The other way, which is more profitable but definitely more dangerous, is to sell it to Caerleon. When transporting through red zones, make sure to have other players with you as bodyguards to protect you from gankers. Do not worry if you cannot transport to Caerleon though, because you can still make a lot of silver by selling to outside cities. Now let's take a look at how much I made for this session. I was able to buy tier 3 stones in Mart Block for 33 silver each, tier 2 blocks in Bridgewatch for 26 silver each, and I was able to refine at a station for 304 silver per 100 nutrition. The overall cost for this session is 1.3 million, and I was able to sell tier 3 stones in Fort Sterling for 124 silver each, with total sales of 2.5 million, excluding all the taxes and setup fees, making the overall profit for this session equal to 1.2 million silver, which is insane for literally just transporting and refining and not using any focus at all. And more importantly, this was 100% safe because I never went through the red zone or black zones. You can absolutely do this method anytime you want, and since tier 3 blocks have high demand, you can sell it to all cities as well. If you're feeling a little brave and want to increase the risk, you can transport the tier 3 blocks to Caerleon, where you can sell it for 138 silver each. If you follow the same steps and sold the materials to Caerleon instead of Fort Sterling, you can make 1.5 million silver. You can definitely sell it in both cities, it just depends on how risky you want to get. I can almost hear East server players asking, can this work on our servers as well? The simple answer is yes. At the time of recording, if you follow the same steps, you can buy tier 3 stones from Mart Block for 35 silver, tier 2 blocks from Bridgewatch for 24 silver, with a usage fee of 750. If you sold it in Fort Sterling for 146, the profit would have been 1.5 million silver, and if you risk it all and sell it to Caerleon for 181 silver each, the profit would have been 2.2 million silver. So definitely give this a shot. If you are watching this and you are thinking of all of the steps that you don't want to do, I also have a solution for you. You can skip all of the buying of raw materials and just place buy orders for tier 3 blocks in Bridgewatch. This will also work, but of course, it will yield lower profits. But hey, you are still making more silver. If you have any questions about this money-making method or anything Albion Online related, leave them in the comment section below, or better yet, ask them live on Twitch at BernStoneTV_Twitch, so I can answer your questions a lot faster. I did use the help of an Albion Online calculator that I created to discover this method, and I am currently in the process of revamping it. And I will start opening these money-making calculators again to everyone once it's done. I do suggest earning our premium Twitch channel points because that is going to be the only way you can get access. This barrier will be there to maintain the integrity of these calculators. This is also the first video of the money making series that I created, so make sure to check back in for the second episode where we will talk more about the different ways to make more silver with low tier refining. The benefits of this method do not stop there because you can do this for every single resource, and I will create a video for each just to prove that anyone can do it too. So make sure you are subscribed to be the first ones to see it when it's up. To those who made it up to this point in this video, I have a giveaway for you. To help you start with this journey to make more silver by using this simple method, I am giving away an elite winter bear crafted by BernStoneTV. All you have to do is to like this video and comment your in-game name and a random Albion Online related word. And that's it. The winner will be picked next week and will be announced via a Discord message and via a pinned comment as well. So enjoy making more silver in the game using this method and let me know what other videos I should do next. Enjoy the rest of your day and I will see you in the next one.